going on, y'all? Five Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NBA. And you have to excuse me, I'm a little under the weather, so my voice is suffering from that. But I could not wait because there's breaking news in the NBA with NBA free agency going on that Gordon Hayward has finally made his decision and he is signing with the Boston Celtics. Yes, that's right. Danny Ainge is no longer the laughingstock of the offseason, as he gets his guy in Gordon Hayward, and so does Brad Stevens, who reunites with Gordon Hayward after they were both at Butler. So here to break down what the signing means for the Boston Celtics. Can they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers? And what does this mean moving forward for Boston? Now, real quick, Hayward was obviously one of the prized possessions of the NBA free agency, and Hayward to me has always been underrated. He's flown under the radar. Now, obviously, Danny Ainge couldn't swing deals for guys like Paul George or Jimmy Butler because he didn't want to give up Terry Rozier, okay? Whatever the rumors may have been, he didn't make it happen. And Gordon Hayward is not better than Paul George or Jimmy Butler, but he is still a very, very solid secondary star. And now you're adding him to a starting lineup of Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley, Hayward, of course, Jason Tatum, the rookie, and then Al Horford, and then your bench has Marcus Smart, your bench has Jay Crowder. He might get traded. Who knows what happens with him? Kelly Olynyk, I believe he's a free agent. Jaylen Brown, you still have the second-year player from last year. And then I'm forgetting somebody else, but the bench is pretty solid now. The starting lineup is solid now. Can they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers? No. Still not gonna get over the hump to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, assuming the Cavaliers stay course at this point. Who knows, they could still add Melo, which would make the gap still more, I guess, depending on whether or not they give up Kevin Love. But with that being said, no, they can't beat Cleveland, but that's not the issue here for Boston, because Boston made it clear when they didn't want to give up any assets for Jimmy Butler or Paul George that they are looking towards the future as well as the present. So Danny Ainge doesn't care if he doesn't beat the Cavaliers now, because he knows eventually LeBron's going to get old, and with the Eastern Conference getting weaker by the day, everybody going out west, all the All-Stars that went out west, that the Celtics are in prime position to dominate the conference for years moving forward. And now you got a guy like Gordon Hayward, who's still only 27. People act like Gordon Hayward's really old. He is in the middle of his prime, but he's still only 27. Isaiah Thomas is still there. Al Horford is getting old, but the point being is that the Celtics are primed and in a prime position to sort of not just look good in the present, but also dominate in the future. And like I said, that is exactly what this move is about, because it is not just setting yourself up right now, it is setting yourself up for the future. Now, of course, Gordon Hayward wants to compete for championships, but I can tell you this much. I think he did make the right call, because as much as I would have liked for him to stay in Utah, and I did advocate for him to stay in Utah, the Western Conference got a lot tougher in the NBA free agency period. And after that happened, I said, yeah, look, there is no way in hell you're getting out of the West if you're Utah, at least not for the foreseeable future. Boston, if Cleveland has an injury, something crazy happens, you can get to the finals if you're Boston. The path in the Eastern Conference is much, much easier. So, with that being said, it made sense. You have your old head coach back, Brad Stevens, who's one of the best head coaches in the NBA. And you've got a pretty good team around you, okay? So, I like this move for Gordon Hayward. I think he's going to be just fine in Boston. But like I said, does this put them above Cleveland? No, but does this set themselves up for the future, because Danny Ainge gets to keep Terry Rozier? Yes, it does, okay? And Terry Rozier was the guy I forgot off the bench. So, there you have it, folks. Celtics are in prime position now to be good for a very long time, not just right now. And Gordon Hayward is the result of that. I'm excited for this NBA season to start. Can you guys believe it? Let me know what you guys think about Gordon Hayward going to the Boston Celtics, if this puts them above the Cleveland Cavaliers or not. Leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.